my friends, I am Rob the Dungeon Tutor, also on Messiah on YouTube, and today I am here for RPGaDay 2022. Answering questions to uplift the community and, entertain you, all the good stuff. Maybe educate you in this case, because today my question is, for the 15th of August, who would you like to game master for you? There's only one solution to this one. I mean, yeah, you can go back and you can look at some of the great founders of the game. Like, I'm sure Steve Jackson runs a heck of a game, and I'm sure Gary's table was interesting in its own way. Although the way that my tastes have changed, I don't know if necessarily, our styles would be as compatible. It would still be a novelty. But no, the person who I'd love to play with right now would be Alphinius Goo from GUI-Cube, as well as being a friend of mine. And a collaborator of mine. I know the brain behind the forced insanity isn't the right eccentricity is as clear and as clever as anybody I know in the gaming hobby, and he's got an amazing table. His 3D miniature collection is, simply put, amazing, and I'm sure any game that he would have would be absolutely just insane. Also, bear in mind, he has in his head the ideas for some of what have turned out to be the most immersive games I've ever played. My own experience with his product from GUI-Cube, the Red Star Rising campaign that I'm running for my own players, is the most immersive game I've ever played. Bar none, and I'm not exaggerating for the sake that, yeah, I've written for him. Yeah, we're friends. No, objectively as I could possibly be, his product is amazing. I'm thinking that since that stuff came out of his head, his own table has got to be just knockout incredible. If you want some examples of the kind of things that would make his game really, really awesome, I would point you at one of the following exhibits. I mean, these are just things he came up with to make life easier for the Game Master, breaking an adventure up into two separate books so that you have the adventure story and the Game Master reference with all the stats and everything. This makes running the game considerably easier, because if I'm running combat, I'm looking at the GM table, and with the lay flat spiral bound books, you can easily get at any statistics you need and leave it open for your own reference. That's great. For a Game Master's quality of life, yeah. That's not what I'm getting at here, though. His stuff has handouts. All of the GUI products, including my own, that I've created for them, have these awesome handouts, which mine are in something of a shape. But with art like map assets like these for all of his adventures, exterior and interior. I'm not a map guy. He's a map guy. I'm not a huge map guy. But it is nice to have these. Certainly can help to pinpoint where people are, locations, and things like that. And he always makes sure that his stuff has great maps. But it's the art of the thing. This is what excites me. Seeing what my character sees. Yeah, it's great to have a very descriptive game master, but actually having the art assets involved so I can see all the things that my characters see. The beautiful and bleak landscapes, the horrifying monsters, the things that let you know that your characters are going to have an amazing time, or should be appropriately scared out of their minds. Both can be invoked with these images really, really well. On top of that, character portraits, cards for all of the magical items that I would expect to find. He's got those. And for all the people that I might encounter, wonderful portraits and images of them. So I know those are the things I could expect. The miniatures, his voice, his command of voice, and his creativity to tell an amazing story. Bar none, there's nobody I'd rather play with right now. There's nobody I would rather have game mastering at my table than Alphinius Goo himself. Pity he's so busy and he lives halfway across the country from me. But that's the way it is. I don't know if I'll ever get to play with him, but I certainly hope to someday. And that will be absolutely amazing. I have no doubt about it. So, my friends, that's my answer to this question. It's a pretty short one. But I think I backed it up with some nice evidence of the kind of things that I would look forward to. Without a shadow of a doubt. These are all definitely things that I'd be fascinated with and really look forward to. So until next time, my friends, thanks. I'm Rob, the Dungeon Tutor, or Omnisci. This has been my answer. If you yourself think that these questions are cool and you would like to do so, just check out RPGaDay.com, and they have the questions listed, and you yourself could make a video log like this, or a blog, or whatever you're interested in. But it's pretty cool, and I think it helps the community out a little bit, so I'm more than happy to do it. Until next time, my friends, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you hopefully in the next video. Until then, farewell.